Today we are going to cover one of a very crucial topic, and it is right there in front, but majority of the time people actually miss it out, and that is your research and analysis. Now, with respect to your products or service, the industry that you are into, there could be various parameters on which you can do the research and analysis. However, in this video, I'm going to share the basic or the standard aspects that is you can apply in any industry, any kind of products and service that you have. Now, why is it necessary? Because please understand, before you start a business, before you launch a business, or after you have launched your business and the business is already running, research and analysis is something that is always going to give you the kind of information that you need, which is going to help the decisions that you make for your business. So it is a never-ending process. It's an ongoing, consistent process. So to begin with, some of the factors you will already know, like for example, market research. So when I say market research, there are few factors like, of course, your products and service, what is the problem that they are solving, or what is the gap area that they are filling in the market? Who exactly is the target audience? Okay, how are they reacting or responding to these kind of products and service? Now, this also means that you need to understand that whether this kind of offer that you are providing, your products and service, is it relevant to any geographical part or not, like the demographic aspect of it, or is it relevant everywhere irrespective of the geography? So the demographic point also comes into picture. So when you are doing the market research, so let's say for example, the kind of products and service you are having is only relevant during the winter time or in the cold places where people are staying. So demographically, you cannot, or it is not useful for the people who are having no cold as such, maybe the summer or having temperatures above a certain degrees, etc. So you need to understand which are the areas it would be more relevant for them to easily buy your products and service. The next one is, which is the SWOT analysis. Now, majority of the people think that if I'm doing anything with respect to research and analysis, it is only the SWOT that I need to do. No, there are other stuffs as well. So which brings me to the aspect of your financial research. Now, let's say, given the kind of products and service you are having, what kind of financial implications it can have right now and in the upcoming years as well, based on the market research data that you have. Now, based on the market research data and the financial details or the data you have, now you can have a revenue projection for your business. Okay, this also brings to the aspect of the legalities. Certain rules and regulations are applicable, whether it is with respect to the country laws, the community laws, the state laws, etc. You need to be very adept and upper edge into understanding that your products and service, your business is actually following all the rules and regulations, because if you do not do a thorough research and you do not have enough information with respect to this, you're going to lose out a lot of money in the upcoming days. All right, this brings to the aspect of MVP, which I'm sure you have heard previously as well. Now, what is MVP? MVP is minimum viable product, right? Now, with MVP, if I have to put it very simply, it is the simplistic version, or it's a most simple version of your products and service that you launch in the market to test it out. Sort of a prototype, okay? And with that, this helps you, okay, understanding how it is getting the response from your potential target audience. So before launching the products and service just as a whole, you actually have an MVP to help you have a lot of decision making factors as well. All right, next aspect is, now all these are certain things which you can already start doing before you launch the product. Now let's say you have launched the product. After you have launched the product, there are certain aspects, certain parameters that get added to your research list. The first and foremost is, of course, your customer feedback or responses. Now you you are getting the real feedback from your real customers. So now you understand what are the gap areas, what are certain things that are actually working. Because what happens when you know that certain things are actually working, you can actually repeat on it or you can build on it. So you also need to know what are certain things working and then what are certain things not working so that you can modify it accordingly. All right. The next aspect is your, of course, the competitive analysis. Now, before launching the business, of course, you will also have to take into consideration your competitors, the similar kind of businesses having the same or similar products and service, okay, in your market research. So over here as well, after launching the business, this is again a crucial factor because now you will know what are the changes that is happening in the market now that your business has also launched the similar kind of products and service. So how you are going to handle it? How and what are the things you can implement that can make you stand in a different light than your competitors? Okay, how would you have a separate segment or similar segment of people being dedicated or being loyal to your products and service? Okay, so all these things are going to come with respect to the kind of research and analysis you have been doing and you are continuously doing. This also brings to the aspect now that you know what are the financial things that are happening in real time. That means how much you are spending, how much real cash flow is coming in. Now you can modify your financial projections. Now you can modify the financial data and make decisions accordingly. This also brings me to the factor of a very crucial and important thing of having a contingency plan. Why is a contingency plan required? Because as you have already experienced, one of the biggest example is the COVID. During that, so many businesses were shut down, so many things were lost, right? So what can you do for your business when there are unforeseen situations? Are there any kind of contingency plan that you can apply? You can have few backup plans. What is the thing that you can do or not do in the worst case scenario? So having these things with the help of the data and the research and the information that you have gathered through this analysis is going to help you make decisions accordingly. Next is, of course, adapting to these changes. One important thing which a lot of people miss out is the operational details, because see, operations is every day, right? Without operations you cannot run the business. So if I have to put it very simply, let's say today how you are running your operations, maybe 5 years, 10 years down the line, you might not be running the operations in the same way. So is there any possibility for you to implement certain tools, systems, processes that can automate your, this entire process to certain extent or automate the business? Okay, so you need to also analyze about that, have the data and research about what are certain tools in the market that can help you do that. What are certain things that other companies have implemented having the similar kind of process and systems? Will that work for you? If not, what are some of the other options that you can apply? So understanding an overall aspect of the research and analysis data that you have gathered, it's like a vault. And over the years, when you keep this information, when needed, when you look back and refer to these data, it makes a lot of sense and it will help you make decisions which you can't even imagine. Okay, so ensure you have a proper documentation with respect to the parameters, dates, aspects, and you have a proper method to follow it. Okay, and these are just certain standard parameters, but feel free to add anything and everything that is relevant for your target audience, for your products and service and your industry, okay, which is going to help you make decisions in a manner that is going to help you grow your business sustainably and help you grow beyond what you can imagine. Alright, so hope this helps, and if you have yet to watch the previous videos, previous topics, the links are given over here, just check it out. And if you're new over here, do not forget to check out my book on Amazon, which is 7 Steps from Shame to Being Back in the Game. And if you have any queries or questions, put it out in the comment section or simply reach out via the email address given below. And I will see you soon in the next video. Thank you so much. Namaskar.